What's up, y'all? It is your boy GeezyPac TV. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get all of my content when I drop. You feel me? Today, we'll be reacting to she thought people was going to feel sorry for her, but they didn't. You feel me? And let's get straight to this video, y'all. Don't skip.
What do you do when you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and have fallen back in love with your ex, who is currently...
Your ex who what?
Who is currently having a baby, but is willing to risk it all.
I think that this is the reason why a lot of men don't want to get married.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
So how long... Okay, I understand that.
Till death do you fucking part! Till death do you part!
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. On some real shit, she bugged out for that right there. Like, what the fuck she thought like that was gonna be? Like, I'm confused. What did she get out of that? Like, what? You telling me that you fell out of love with your husband and you went back? You got, and I mean, my fault. Let me rephrase that back. Brr. You fell out of love with your husband just to get in love with your ex and get back to your ex. I ain't gonna lie to you, this shit get me tight. You know why it get me tight? This is what all fucking females know. Not all females, but certain females already know. Like, why would you go back? Oh, you can keep going forward, like. And I ain't gonna lie to you, why would you go back to your ex-boyfriend and he about to have another kid by another woman? Like, how do you feel? Like, I'm confused. How do you feel? Like, you gotta be with your husband to death do you part. Like, to death do y'all part. Like, you know what I mean? You have to be there with him to the good, bad, and all that. That's why they say what they say in the vows. For me, you have to be there. Like, you can't just... Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that. She just got me upset with that shit. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I ain't gonna lie, she got me upset with that shit.
Bro, I seen some clips of this video on social media, and what is going on in Atlanta?
What's your name? What's your question?
And also too, shout out to the poor man's podcast reaction video. You heard? Shout out to my boy. You heard? Shout out to him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big shout out.
My name is Jade, and my question is, what do you do when you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and
That's crazy.
in love with your ex, who is currently...
Your ex who what?
That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta roll a blunt for this.
having a baby, but is willing to risk it all.
So this pillow talking, telling her what she wants to hear so he can keep getting what he wants.
What's up, baby?
The amount
Okay.
of lack of self-awareness in this video is insane. How in the world do you think that it's a good idea? What human being with the brain thinks that it's a good idea?
Oh, my bad,
Go
y'all.
in front
My
of a
bad.
live audience of people
My bad,
and
y'all.
essentially admit that you've been having an
Rewind it
affair
back
with
for
your
you. My bad,
ex-boyfriend
We
who
want it
has a
back.
baby on the way. The lack
What you said?
for this woman that he was already with and it didn't work out. Oh my
But is
God.
willing...
That's what she said, yeah.
When you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and have fallen back in love with your ex, who is
Crazy.
currently...
Your ex who what?
Who is currently having a baby,
Oh my
but is
gosh.
willing to risk it all.
So dumb. He's not risking anything. She's the one that's risking it all because she's the one that's married. He's not leaving his new baby and his girlfriend for this woman that he was already with and it didn't work out already. He's not doing that. He's just pillow talking, telling her what she wants to hear so he can keep getting what he wants. The amount of lack of self-awareness in this video is insane. How
Nah, that's
in the world
really
do you think
insane,
that it's
though.
a good idea? What human being with the brain thinks that it's a good idea to
And
go in
yeah,
front of a live audience
on,
of
yeah.
people and
I
essentially
know-
admit that you've been having an
Hold
affair
on.
with...
I know y'all wondering, why am I laying down like this, right? The reason why I'm laying like this, you feel me? That was funny though, but the reason I'm laying like this though, real shit though, because yesterday I went to the doctor for me, and they had give me an injection for my neck for me, because long story, but you know, I ain't gonna be sitting here explaining to y'all, but this is the reason why I'm laying like that for me. Y'all gonna have to jack it regardless, you feel me?
With your ex-boyfriend,
She chatting, yeah.
who has a baby on the way. The lack of self-awareness, and this is why I tell people, bro, as humans, we have this thing with empathy where we want to show people empathy and listen to their sob stories. But usually, when you see somebody in a situation, it's not because life is just happening to them. Usually, it's a collection of the decisions that they made that put them in the position that they're in. And you can see it in stories like this all the time. She knows that this is not the right idea. She just went to an audience in front of a bunch of single women where she thought that she was going to get pats on the back from other women that are in other situations that might feel empathy for her. And even those women are like, bro, you sound insane. There are just some people who love chaos in their lives, and we have to accept that as human beings. And that's why I'm always selective of when I give out empathy, because I've found in my life that most of the time people are in the positions that they're in, it's because of their decisions, usually.
He's ready to risk it all. Okay, so just so I'm clear.
I ain't gonna lie, he not lying though. That be real shit though sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, real shit.
What do you do when you fell out of love with your husband because he's not providing, but your ex it came back? He's in a relationship, right?
Yes,
And
She
the
look
person he's in a
retarded, I ain't gonna lie to
relationship
ya.
with is pregnant.
correct.
Is he married? Okay, he's not married. And he's ready to risk it all to be back with this woman.
Right.
That's not you. Okay. Mike,
great.
what's up?
I'm gonna be quick
Pass it down to me.
because you had the wrong motherfucking podcast.
Okay,
She just
okay.
embarrassed herself. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is there any world where she should entertain this ex who current? Hold on.
Yeah, she should entertain him. She's already entertaining him. It's over with. If I was the husband, I would be using this as evidence. I'd be giving this to a lawyer, and I'd be finalizing the divorce. She's already made her decision. She just wants to go to a place where she feels like she's going to be validated for the decision that she's already made.
That-
She's already made her decision. She just wants the approval of everybody to say that it was a good decision, and she's not going to get it because nobody would say this is a good decision. This is insane.
Not gonna lie,
Did you
she's
have
crazy
Why
for
was
that.
she? Let me ask
Like,
you
what
something.
the fuck? Like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was her husband for real though, I'd have dead used that shit in court and pack her up. Like, what the fuck? I would have given her to the streets. Like, she retarded. She for the streets. Like, no cap. She literally for the streets. Like, how the fuck you? What? You fell in love? You fell out of love with your man, your husband, not your man, not your boyfriend, your husband. You fell out of love with your husband, so you telling me you couldn't find some type of way to spark the shit back, go to fucking how you call it, therapy, couple therapies or shit like that? Like, what the fuck? That's how you know, like, she had this shit in her mind already. Like, you stupid. I'm sorry, you stupid. Real shit.
Your marriage is not over. Why are you
It
entertaining
is.
that ex
It's
to begin
over.
with?
Oh, it's over.
Me and my husband
She
is
lied to
still
her.
separated.
You're still married to this
But
man.
I am currently still married.
Without your husband
But-
being a reason.
With,
Why are you entertaining this ex?
so that's why I'm here. I mean, I'm just
She
being
need to figure out what to do.
No, we not finna. Her question wasn't why she entertaining
okay,
him.
well,
I'm
this is the
asking.
thing. Okay, so let me just say this.
Let me hear this shit.
I realized that I wasn't fully over my ex in the process of being with my husband.
Oh.
But you chose to marry your husband.
So I did.
You hear that bullshit?
I did, but this was
Hold on,
not.
y'all.
I wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, I heard that bullshit. Right? She married her husband knowing she still has fucking feelings for her ex. That makes no fucking sense. Why would you marry somebody knowing you still think about your ex and you still want your ex back? Like, I'm gonna lie to you. That right there, if that was me in that position, I would have fried her. Like, should have been done. I ain't gonna lie. You not getting no more access to me. You're fried. You're packed. You're done. She bugging out. She retarded. Real shit. Not even trying to play her, but like, what the fuck? That makes no sense.
So when I left my ex,
You see how you can't negate the fact that you
Stuttering.
chose to marry your husband.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. You made a conscious decision
I
to
did.
wed this man, right?
I did.
Okay. There are certain problems that you can work through.
So basically, she wanted to be with her husband because she thought that he was the safe option, and then when he fell on hard times and wasn't the safe option.
That ass though. I'm gonna lie to you. When you marry somebody, it goes both ways for man and woman. When you marry somebody, you gotta be there with them through everything, to the good, the bad, the ugly, the sweet time, all that for me. Because that's what makes the relationship and the marriage last longer for me. I'm not married, but I'm just saying I've seen people that's married do shit like that, and you feel me? That's how it goes. You feel me? Shit like that, real shit for me. But she could work it out for me, but that's only if her husband want to work it out for me. Because mind you, it takes two to tango for me. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really say nothing.
Option no more because he couldn't provide the same. She went back to the same types of guys that didn't work in the past. Basically, that's what I'm hearing.
There are certain things that you must work through.
Okay.
You just said about provision. That's something that you truly can work through. A lot of times people will throw their marriages away for something that is truly temporary. And then years later, you will live with that regret.
Dead ass.
Definitely.
Because it is something that you can work through.
Oh yeah, and also too, anybody who knows about business, especially if you're a man and you have people that you have to provide for, you know that there are ups and downs and ebbs and flows. But if you're the type of man that can get yourself into a certain position of success, best believe that even though I'm going through hard times right now, I'm gonna find out who really here for me.
Dead ass though. That's how it be though.
For when I was at the top.
Like, you really gotta know.
When I need help.
Like, when you go through your hard times, you really gotta know like who really is there for you. Because it's not about, like, you feel me, just being there for me, like, you know, with money wise, anything. Like, I mean, just being there for me, like, you know, like mentally for me. Like, check on my mental for me, see how I'm doing, shit like that for me. Like, that's really what's really important about it for me. Because don't get it twisted. Like, every man, great man, had the ups and downs for me. Every great man have the ups and downs, and some men have the downs for me. But don't ever judge a book by the cover for me, because the same way how that man could be down, within a blink of an eye, God could switch his whole, you know, situation, and now he be up. And now what you gonna say about him? You know what I mean? Now you gonna want your man back, you gonna want to do all that. Nah, by the time it's too late. Because you know why? It's how men feel. The minute, that moment, I need you the most, and you wasn't there to really build with me and do all that, even though like shit was hard times. That right there, even though if the man do decide to stay with you, in the back of his mind, he's gonna know that no matter what, he's gonna make sure he keep his money up so he don't go back down, because he knows for a fact if he go back down, you're not gonna be there for him. So automatically, even if he's up, he still know. He's still in the back of his mind and still there, like, you know what, she did this to me knowing that I need her the most. That's how it be, you feel me? I'm gonna lie to you.
And they not able to do nothing for me no more. Best believe that when I get back to the position that I was in, and I am gonna get back to that position because that's the type of person that I am.
See, I was just saying that.
It's gonna get the cold. A lot of people gonna get the cold shoulder. So this guy is just on hard times. If he was on,
I ain't gonna lie, that's how it be. I gonna lie. Even me, like, I was at my downest, like my downfall for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't even know what was going on for me, but you feel me? Like, shit picked up. You know, God do things in a mysterious way. You feel me? And you can never question God or anything like that. But I picked myself up. You feel me? Like, certain people think I needed, like, how can I say? What's the word? Like, I needed sympathy. No, I never needed no sympathy for nobody. I never needed nobody to feel sorry for me, because in life, why the fuck are you gonna feel sorry for me knowing that damn well is how life is? You know what I mean? It's okay to feel sorry, but I'm not looking for sympathy for me. I'm one of those, like, if you're my friend or whatever you are to me, I actually want you to sit there and listen to what's going on. I mean, not you can give your advice or whatever, but don't think that I'm looking for sympathy. You hear me? That's how it be sometimes. I mean, I'm just saying that from my point of view, for me, because shit I went through, for me. Like, certain people think I needed sympathy. No, I really needed somebody to sit there and listen to me, for me.
Already a productive guy in the past. He's gonna go back to being a productive guy. He's just on hard times. And when you in those hard times, you gonna find out. What do they be saying? They say when you in the dark, even your shadow abandons you, right? So it's like, yeah, it's one of those situations where you find out who was just there for the resources and who was actually there for you. Like, what happened to the marriages?
You gotta know them too, you heard? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Y'all
gotta know them too, you heard? You gotta know when you at the downfall and shit like that. You gotta know who's really there for you, or is they there for your resource. You feel me? There's two meanings. You feel me? They could be there for you, or they could just be there for the resource. You feel me? You gotta know them two, for me, because them shits right there. Sometimes people mix that shit up together, for me, and you never mix that shit up at all, for me. Is that gonna be one, for me? Is that you there for me, or you there for my resource? You feel me? And you gotta be careful with shit like that.
Or you had to bring out the candles because the lights, you couldn't afford the light bill as much. Times was hard. Hand-me-downs, stitching up clothes, having to go up to the thrift shop, whatever you got to do to get by because you value your marriage. Whatever happened, it's like nowadays it seems like things are so transactional. Like the richer or for poorer part in the vows that you're making, like actual vows, you're vowing in front of, from my belief, God, your family, and the person that you claim to love, that for richer or for poorer, till death do you part. And it's just like people don't even understand the things that they're saying when they're actually making vows nowadays. It's crazy. Luckily for him, though, he has like plenty of evidence. She's literally speaking into a microphone, so a literal wire. And he could just give this to a lawyer, kick her to the curb, and just watch her ruin her life over the next 10 years.
We can't be mishandling marriages, baby. You can't do that. This is someone that you have literally said that I would die to myself to make sure that I uphold this covenant that I have with you. Why would you throw something away for something that's temporary? This dude not even yours. He got a baby on the way with somebody else. You don't see enough value in yourself. You gonna look for it in somebody else? What, because you mad? That's why we don't marry based on feelings. It's certain things that you should have known in the vetting process about your husband. Because if he truly was not provisional, you would have seen it early on.
Yeah.
And that's not something that you miss. So if you still chose to marry that man, it's not just on him, but you led with the blame on him not being provisional, but it was you not being the right selection when it came to that. You didn't make the right selection.
Though, she in line though, you heard?
I assumed that he was already provisional. I guess she never answered that. But I just assumed that he was.
She wouldn't marry the nigga. Oh, I'm not gonna say the nigga. She wouldn't marry him, her husband, if she didn't see that in her husband, for me. Like I said, I mean, he probably made a bad choice with her, for me. That's how it be. I'm gonna lie. That's why a lot of men be scared to marry, because it's like, for me, sometimes like you feel like, yeah, I'm really all in for this woman. I'm willing to, put my pride aside and marry, and then you come to find out shit like that. Like, for me, like you all in it, but she's half stepping. That shit like that is not cool. It's not cool at all.
Before, because if providing meant so much to you to the point that you was going to get a divorce over it, you knew that before you got married in the first place. But nowadays there are just a lot of people who value the wedding more than they value the marriage. They know what the wedding is supposed to look like, but they don't even understand what the marriage is supposed to be about. And it seems like she actually loves the ex more than she loves the guy that she's with now, because she's willing to go through more trials and tribulations to get to the ex than she is to be with the husband.
That ass though, I'm gonna lie to you, that's crazy. Like, how
this is
you
what
gonna,
my issue is.
Like, how you gonna try to go through trials, tribulations with your ex, but not trials and tribulations with your husband? Like, what? Makes sense. Like, yo, makes sense.
It be some inner issues that people have that they don't want to address. One thing I know about marriage is it is a mirror, and you will see the worst parts of you and you'll try to run from it. And then you'll blame your spouse. It's not just about him not being provisional.
That's how it be.
If that was the case, you would have said, you know what, let me leave you first. But you chose to go back to something else. So what's the real issue? You tried to find value in somebody, because sometimes women go to something that's temporary to make you feel valuable.
And you're not valuable at all,
sweetheart. Like she doing.
She's addicted to eggplant. That's what it is. She is digmatized. That's what it is.
Sounds like the husband was the safe choice,
Yeah, that's what I think.
right?
And so that's correct. But this is the thing. I'm learning that now. It wasn't something that I knew then.
Okay, so
And
that's,
so I understand that. I'm willing to say, okay, yeah, that's what's going on. But in the process of that, now, it's 2 years, 3 years later, you get what I'm saying? Like, I haven't talked to him in 3 years. It's been 3 years. So, I mean, it's...
I ain't gonna lie to you.
do
Look
we got
at
any
her
other
right here.
opinions from this?
Her right here, she just grilling her. She grilling her like, shorty, don't be grilling people and judging people like you don't got your own problems. Don't do that. I don't like shit like that, you heard?
Side of the panel.
Yeah, I think that this is the reason why a lot of men don't want to get married.
Facts,
that's dope.
bro. Facts.
This is
think
wild.
that
That's crazy.
Some men have unrealistic pressure on them to stay on top forever.
Exactly.
That's not fucking reality. Reality is it's gonna be ebbs and flows.
Right.
It's gonna be times where I'm up. It's gonna be times where I'm down.
That's business.
But the difference is
That's
when
life.
you got a woman who really love you and a woman who really give a damn about you, she not walking on those down moments.
Yeah.
Not
She
so.
gonna try to work to build you up and pour into you. Baby, you got this. Nah, baby, maybe you need to think about this career. Baby, let's try this. Let's
Okay,
figure this
so-
out. Let's work this.
She not lying though.
Wait.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
she
not
never
lying though. I
loved
mean,
him. She just loved
he ain't
that he
lying.
could provide.
That's what we signing up for. And I think that some people are so fascinated with the finish line that it don't matter to them who running the race.
Dead ass though.
And that's what it sounds like to me, right? Because I'm fascinated by the idea of marriage.
Right.
But I don't necessarily know what I'm signing up for. I don't know the sacrifices that's necessary. I don't know how much that I may have to bend, how much I may have to go without while we trying to build this shit up to where we need to be. So in my opinion, if
So-
you don't get that understanding before you get into it, stay away from marriage completely.
Yeah.
I get that. This is my second marriage, by the way.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. He not wrong. He's all the way speaking facts, like straight facts. I ain't gonna lie to you. And she just said it's her second marriage. Nah, she's bugging.
Second, okay.
Oh, yeah, she's cooked.
Before we go deeper,
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
starting to think that this has to be scripted. Like, there's just no way you could be this dumb. There's just no way.
Nah,
I think
he
that
frying
these shows.
her.
I've been to one of these
He said
shows
there's no
before
way you
in
could be
Dallas.
dumb.
I went in there. I couldn't even move around without bumping into a single woman. I went because of Trill, the guy that's on the screen right here with the red hat. I went because of him. We've done some stuff in the past. He used to have a show called Cruise Season. I don't know if he still does it. I think he might be just touring with the Tonight Show now, or Tonight's Conversation. But either way, I've been to one of these shows before, and it's full of single women, and there is a huge incentive because they make a lot of money at these live shows. Some of them tickets are like 500 plus. So there's a huge incentive to have somebody who might be like an amateur actor come up there and tell like a story and give like, because I just can't believe that there would be somebody this dumb. I know it seems crazy, but this just seems like a level of dumb that it's almost even hard to believe, if that makes
Dead
sense.
ass.
Hey guys, huge update for the Reaction Creator Academy course. I wanted to introduce you guys to the Reaction Creator Academy viral title engine. I've combined a bunch of data on my most successful titles and the most successful titles on other reaction and major commentary channels. With that data, you can now optimize any title that you put into the viral title engine. So we have 3 different modes here. First is CTR mode, second is CPM mode, and the third is balance mode. Just for the demonstration, I'm going to click CTR mode. Then I'm going to use a title that I've already used in the past, and this title is Steroids Are Aging Gen Z Men Like Milk. Then press send. Then voila. So not only does it rate the title that I originally gave it out of 10 in terms of CTR, CPM, and virality, but it also gives you 5 alternative titles that could be even better. And since I prioritize CTR, you'll notice that the CTR ratings out of 10 on all of these titles are significantly higher. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that it also gives you the best overall title out of all of the recommended titles, and this best title was They Thought Steroids Would Make Them Attractive, Reality Hit Hard. And then as a bonus, it even gives you a 2-sentence answer as to why this title is better. If you are a person that's already bought the Reaction Creator Academy course, you now have access to this tool, and if you thought about buying the Reaction Creator Academy course, you will have access to this tool. As I said before, the Reaction Creator Academy course is something that once you buy it, you only have to have a one-time payment. I'm not going to charge you every month, and I'm going to continue to update it and give people new tools and new information as it comes. If you look at what I do and you think it's easy and you think you could do it too, you might be right. You just might not have the right tools. So learn how to turn social media moments into real money. I'll leave a link in the description down below.
before we go deeper,
No, it is.
before we go deeper, All right, this is her second marriage. Do you think she should entertain the ex, or should she work on her marriage?
Marriage is over.
That ass is over.
Yo, my bad. I would absolutely hate. Hold on. Look, I would absolutely hate to be your husband. Like, that's just wild work to me. Like, you're willing to leave your husband for another nigga that got a baby on the way. That's
That is
crazy
not,
work.
no, let me correct.
Nah, I'm gonna lie to you. That is crazy work though. Like, if I was her husband though, I'll run away. You're run.
That is not why I'm leaving my husband. Okay, let me
know what?
let me say no, let me
Okay,
just
go ahead.
no, I need to say that. That is not why I'm leaving my husband. That is not why I'm leaving my
You know
husband.
what, let me-
I had made no.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me put it like this. Like, you wanna...
Yeah, I actually think that she wants to leave her husband because she wants to be with the ex, and the provision part is just something that justifies it. I think that there are a lot of ladies who get with really good guys and they treat them horribly, and they know that they're good guys, so they don't want to leave them, and they know that everybody would know that they're leaving a good guy, so they either treat the guy poorly until he just like can't take it anymore and he gives them a reason to leave them, or they look for any reason to leave the guy. And I think that this is just a case where
Nah, he not lying though. They dead give themselves a reason just to leave the man, and sometimes the reason be fucking so stupid that when the nigga hear that shit, he like, nah, you a stupid ass woman for even so what? Yeah, I don't want to say nothing more. Let's get to this video, man.
she was just looking for any reason to get out of it. I don't think that she ever even cared about the marriage. I think she's always liked this other guy more.
Go ahead.
And generally speaking, when women get to this level of cheating, like to the point where you're going on to a live show talking about it, you've been disrespectful for a while. The disrespect didn't just start with you going to the front of this show talking about the situation that's going on. You've been disrespectful.
She been being rude, like from jump, you heard? From jump. She didn't give two flying fucks. And now she come in here trying to make people feel sorry for her. Nobody feels sorry for you, sweetheart. We don't. No, I'm sorry. We don't.
There's been a building up of the disrespect because you've been getting comfortable with your...
And I ain't gonna lie to you, majority of women in the United States or wherever do this shit. Majority of the women actually do shit like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. And sometimes, sadly, whoever men they with don't even fucking know. Or if the man kind of do know, he probably got a little hint of something, but he don't fully know what's really going on. Yo, you gotta be careful out here, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's dangerous.
So you've been disrespecting the guy that you've been with, because that's generally speaking how it works. Usually you can see when stuff like this is going on by how the woman is treating her man. If she's extremely disrespectful to the guy, she probably already has like some type of plan B.
Get that off.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Before my ex came into the picture, me and my husband was already having issues. This was after we had separated.
Okay.
To where I did not leave I'm not leaving my husband for another man, is what I'm saying.
You leaving him
because
of his behaviors. His behaviors.
I want to get that understood.
Okay.
I did not leave. I did not
I got
end
you.
the marriage or anything like that because of another man. What I left him for was because he was not able to provide for me.
Provide what?
With bills, with
that
everything,
nigga-
with food.
Yeah, look at his face. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta want that back, y'all. Gotta want that back. The nigga said,
Because
provide
he was
what?
not able to provide for me.
Provide what?
Look at his face. Look at his face. Nigga said, provide what?
What?
With bills,
Look, he
with
pissed.
anything, with food, with anything. I didn't leave him because
You don't look like you hungry. And I don't think like she's like
Nah,
a big
she
one.
not
Like, I'm not
hungry.
making a joke
She
about her
dead
being
don't
big.
look like
I
she
don't
hungry.
think she's big
She's
either.
not starving
I'm just
at
saying,
all.
you're not hungry, man.
I just found another man. This was something that has been going on for a year and a half.
Was he ever able to
A year and a
provide
half.
food?
That's a season.
So yes.
Yo, you took some vows. You made a choice.
When we got together, he was providing. When we got together, I married him because he was able to provide. He was there to he was able.
Fuck out of here.
You said a year and a.
What the fuck? She make no sense. When she got with him, he was able to provide for her. So that's why she married him, because he was able to provide for her. So as soon he had the money, he was okay. Everything was all right. Right? They got married. Everything was all right. But as soon the nigga went downhill, that's when all the problem automatically started happening. Yo, y'all gotta catch on what's going on, y'all. A lot of females out here doing this bullshit, you hear me? A lot of females out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of females. And then they're not gonna say it too. I mean, it's a few selected females gonna say the truth. A lot of females doing shit like that. That don't make no sense at all. Like, he was providing for you when you first got with him, but you married him because he was providing. But now, all of a sudden, he went back broke. Now he can't provide for you. He can't. What the fuck? That makes no sense. Now you're looking stupid in front of the whole crowd.
Oh, hold on, sweetie.
Okay.
All right,
My lady.
everybody look to your left, right. Say shh, Lance.
My lady,
When
you took.
So he
you took
was
some
able to
vows.
provide.
yes, I did.
You said a year and a half. That's a season.
Dead ass.
That's a season. Like, you ain't even giving him a chance to overcome whatever he was going through. You supposed to help him through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
How long? Okay.
Yeah, like they're struggling financially. He's not providing.
How
like,
long?
They can't.
No, what is no fucking time limit? Nigga, he could be broke for 10 years. What, you gonna just up and leave him? And now let's say the eighth year y'all still together, and you just decide to up and leave him. He got 2 more years to get back to where he's going. Now if you get rich, I ain't gonna lie to you, or multi-millionaire, I ain't gonna lie, he should fucking leave your dumb ass. Real shit.
Can't even get food. He's not providing food. They can't get it. And instead of like her door dashing and them just trying to figure this out, she's like spending $125 on tickets to go to some show to tell the world that she's gonna leave her husband for her ex-boyfriend. Crazy work.
I understand that.
Till death
Priorities
do you fucking
messed up.
part.
Wait, let me go back. Let me go
Overcome
back.
whatever he was going through. You
Nah,
supposed
he
to
was
help
crazy.
him through that. You know what I'm
so
saying?
How long? Okay, I understand that.
Till death do you fucking part.
Thanks.
Till
How
death
long?
do you part. Till death do you part.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Let me get.
Nah, he
hold
not
on,
with
let me
it.
finish this stuff. Drop my goddamn
He not
phone.
with it.
Look, so
Lance.
the thing about marriage, like, y'all gotta understand, this shit ain't no fairy tale all the time. Like, people want to check all these motherfucking boxes. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody is working through something. Everybody on this goddamn panel is working through something. We're not perfect. We've been through some shit, so we can give you some advice. You know what I mean? If I can't relate to your situation, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna give you no advice. But look, we always look for that person, that perfect person, to check all the boxes, and we wait until we're ready for marriage. You're never ready for marriage.
Now, I'm gonna lie to you, there's no such thing as the perfect person, or how they put it in your woman head, the one. There's no such thing as that. You feel me? Is that you gonna love the fucking nigga for his goods, his bad, his ups and down, everything fucking around? You feel me? If not, don't waste a motherfucking nigga time. Like, keep it pushing. Shit like that. That's what gets a lot of women hurt, because like, you fuck around with the nigga emotion, his time, and a lot of things. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just why a lot of shit be happening. And I'm not saying, yo, niggas should go out there and start hurting women. No, I'm not saying that, for me. But this is the reason why shit goes left, because shit like this, you heard?
You're never gonna be ready for marriage. You need to focus on marrying a person who's willing to do the fucking work, who's willing to grow with you. That's the important thing. Nobody's perfect. Like,
another thing too, a lot of like, not a lot, but majority of the females, they be going for the nigga that they want, but the nigga don't want them. You feel me? And the nigga that actually want them, they they playing that nigga, or they just using that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, or making the nigga feel like a sucker. And I ain't gonna lie, shit like that is not good. That is a no bueno for me. No bueno. Like, that's not good at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not good. Like, you gotta understand, what you want sometime don't want you, and want you don't want that. Like, that make no fucking sense. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The nigga's going through a season, or this year and a half, or whatever he was going through, it's a season. Y'all supposed to lean on each other.
That nigga, man. My fault if I was that nigga. Yo, whatever you going through, my brother, man, that husband of hers, whatever you going through, my brother, if you watching this video, man, I'm gonna lie to you, shout out to you, man. Like, keep faith in your heart, man, and listen, watch this video, learn from this video, and keep going, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo, keep going up and up and up and up and up, all the way to the top. You hear me, bro? Don't stop. Don't even look back. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, just keep going, bro.
Hate shit like this. You gotta ask yourself a real question. Have you exhausted every possibility? Did you try everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you took vows, man. Like, people, this shit is fucked up. Like, motherfuckers don't like, I love to work. I'm gonna die with my wife. I'm gonna make, if I fuck up, I'm gonna exhaust every possibility to make that shit right.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, you was cooking. Lady
I'm
London.
sorry.
I'll leave off with this. I agree with everyone up on the panel, but I think you would be doing him a huge service by leaving him.
Yeah. Base.
Because you're horrible.
Base.
To have even married him.
Base.
Oh shit, she cooking up.
Not as a person, I don't know you as a person, but to have even married somebody out of convenience and out of obligation because you probably just wanted to be married or whatever the case may be.
That's fucked up.
I think you guys should both go your separate ways so that you can find people who love you and who you love. Because marriage is bigger than the covenant that you made with him. It's a covenant that you made with God. You pledged your life in front of God and a bunch of ugly ass relatives and paid for them to eat. So that's the thing.
Real
getting
shit,
married.
though, you heard?
You gotta honor that. You gotta live on that.
Yeah, I think that, like, with no fault divorce, it's kind of just turned marriage into a relationship, like a regular boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, but the guy just has all of the financial liability. I think that this happened early enough for maybe him to get out without any financial responsibility. If people want to use, like, irreparable differences to, like, get divorces, then that should, like, automatically mean that they can't leave with somebody else's stuff. I think if we're gonna have no fault divorce be available and you could just leave a relationship or marriage just because you just feel a certain way that day, they should at the very least make a rule around it where you can't take people's shit too.
So I think y'all should definitely split for the better, in addition to what all the other panelists said.
Can I just leave you, because I'm gonna say this. I want to provide a little bit more balance to this conversation because I agree with all the points.
Oh no.
However, I'm gonna speak to this.
Oh no.
Sometimes we punish the person that checks out second. Sometimes a man will check out of the relationship first and dare you to leave.
Boo. This guy stinks. Oh, brother. Homer Simpson over here. What is going on? This is this is flag on the play. Unnecessary simping, bro. This is unnecessary simping. Brother's a simp. So what is he even talking about?
I stopped trying. I quit inside this marriage, and I did that. I did not show up for you. And then now I force your hand to leave. And I guess what I'm saying is there's a space where that is a possibility here. Nope. Hear me out.
Out of pocket.
The statistics say
out of pocket simping. This is out of pocket.
That the overwhelming amount of divorces
statistics.
Put a disclaimer, Cam. Where you at? Oh, Cam is here.
You the calculator.
We're not the statistic police. I'm just telling you what I found on Google. But I think a lot of times women get chastised for leaving a relationship when a man mentally left first.
I just thought about it. This is the guy who does the show, right? So he makes a lot of the money from doing the shows. He's like the main guy of the show. And he makes a lot of money off of single women, so he has to always put in this caveat to pander to that audience of people. So really, this is probably just good business. Like, I'm judging this guy, but this is just good business on his part. I'm
he
assuming.
Physically left first. He stopped trying, and then once she matches his energy, now we're looking at her sideways. I'm not saying, listen, I don't know what happened in their marriage. I just wanted to provide a little bit of balance because we went hard on her.
Based on the question she asked.
You know it's bad when the women aren't even clapping to the simping. If there's one, the women will clap like walruses to a good simp. And they didn't even clap for him, bro. That's how you know the simp is bad.
I know.
But hold on. But let me just add this point. Then we're going to land and move on to the next. If you love someone based on conditions, when they do not meet those conditions, you are going to try to find a way out. If God loved us based on conditions,
we would not be here.
Talk about it.
Talk that shit.
If Jesus would have died on the cross based on conditions.
Okay. Well, talk to
do you
him
do you understand what I'm saying? The Bible is your handbook. It teaches you how to love one another unconditionally, not just based on how you feel. You have to make a decision to love someone. You may have moments to where you fall out of love, but you gotta make that decision every day. Yes, it may be some moments to where that person drops the ball, but if I chose to marry you and I chose to commit to you, I have a moral responsibility to show up, even in the moments where you are not good.
Absolutely.
We talking about, it may be some situational stuff. What if she go through menopause and then he just say, I don't love her no more, and I'm gonna deal with my ex and stuff like that? We'll be beating him down for doing that based on conditions.
Nah,
so before people choose to get married, make sure that you're not a conditional lover, because it is doomed to fail. That's the wrong foundation to create to begin with.
All right, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Clap it up for her, clap it up for her.
My biggest concern is not necessarily her. But it's that ripple effect that being in a relationship can make happen.
There you go.
Because if she decides to go back to the ex, she's affecting her husband. She's affecting her ex. She's affecting her ex's baby mom, who was pregnant with this guy's kid, and she's affecting that child. So your poor decision making is going to affect 5 other lives. I don't care about the woman. My frustration is all the other people that are going to get bled on because she's got a wound that she don't want to heal. Protect it.
I ain't gonna lie though, he not lying to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, he's saying the whole facts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If y'all like this reaction video for me, please give me a thumbs up. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. And please hit that notification bell so you get all of my content when I drop. And it's your boy GeezyPac, and I'm out. You heard? Later.